Daily devotion, the word our life, 18th Sunday of Ordinary Time, Exodus 16, verse 2 to 4 and verse 12 to 15, Ephesians 4, verse 17 and verse 20 to 24, John 6, verse 24 to 35. With you is Father Alphoncious Hamweete, SDB. Jesus, the bread of life. Jesus, the bread of life. Jesus is the bread of life. He who eats this bread will have eternal life. The difference between the food the Israelites ate in the wilderness is that the Israelites got food to satisfy their perishable bodies and also to get energy for their journey, while the bread that comes from Jesus gives eternal life. In as much as we need to feed the body, we also need our souls to be fed. A human being needs basic human needs to live on earth. He needs food, shelter, clothes, education, security, and so on and so forth. Moses interceded for the people of Israel who complained to him that they were hungry. They even lost memory of the mighty hand of God who liberated them from slavery. How hunger can make us lose faith if you are not deep-rooted in faith. They said they were better when they were in slavery. Suffering, loneliness, injustices we meet in our journey of faith may tempt us to go back to our old ways of life, the life of lust of senses. We need to trust in God and in the church leaders whom God has given us. God can never leave us alone. He will provide what we need. We just need to trust in Him and keep on praying to Him. We are also to understand in faith that God's providence is through human beings and through events. Let us help the people who are hungry and thirsty in society. Let us be close to the people who are sick and who are in desperate need of our help. We live in a world where people are connected but not connecting. People have many friends and relatives, yet have deep loneliness and living in misery. Jesus is the bread of life that gives eternal life. If we believe in Jesus, we'll be close to the lonely by creating deep relationship with them, and we will feed those who are hungry and thirsty of love, peace, and justice. We too, who might be the people who take care of others, who also need to be cared for. We also find people who are going to care for us. This world will be a lovely place to live if all of us will learn to take care of each other. We too who takes the Eucharist will be transformed and be satisfied in spirit, will be renewed. The Eucharist transforms us into new people, that we leave our old ways of living and we start a new life. And we partake Christ, who is the bread of life, in the Eucharist as a community, not as an individual, but as a community. In the community of believers, we will find love, understanding, appreciation, and people who live to sympathize and empathize with one another. To God be the glory.